Hi, everyone. I thought I would share another poem for the International Poetry Circle created by Tara. This time, I want to share a poem by the Uruguayan poet Mario Benedetti, and I'll also read a translation of it into English that I did myself. The poem is called Historia de Vampiros. Era un vampiro que sorbía agua por las noches y por las madrugadas, al mediodía y en la cena. Era abstemio de sangre y por eso el bochorno de los otros vampiros y de las vampiresas. Contra viento y marea se propuso fundar una bandada de vampiros anónimos. Hizo campaña bajo la menguante, bajo la llena y la creciente. Sus modestas pancartas proclamaban: vampiros beben agua, la sangre trae cáncer. Es claro, los quirópteros, reunidos en su agora de sombras, opinaran que eso era inaudito. Aquel loco, aquel alucinado, ¿podía convencer a los vampiros flojos, esos que liban boldo tras la sangre? De modo que una noche, con nubes de tormenta, 5 vampiros fuertes, sedientos de hematíes, plaquetas, leucocitos, rodearan al chiflado, al insurrecto, y acabaran con él y su imprudencia. Cuando por fin la luna pudo asomarse, vio allá abajo el pobre cuerpo del vampiro anónimo, con 5 heridas que emanaban, formando un gran charco de agua. Lo que no pudo ver la luna fue que los 5 ejecutores se refugiaban en un árbol y a su pesar reconocían que aquello no sabía mal. Desde esa noche, que fue histórica, ni los vampiros ni las vampiresas chupan más sangre. Resolvieron por unanimidad pasarse al agua. Como suele ocurrir en estos casos, el singular vampiro anónimo es venerado como un mártir. The history of vampires. He was a vampire who sipped water by evening and by early morning, at noon and at dinner time. He was a teetotaler, and because of this, the embarrassment of the other vampires and lady vamps. Against the wind and tide, he proposed to found a group of Vampires Anonymous, to mount a campaign under the waning moon, under the full moon, and the waxing moon. His modest banners proclaimed, "Vampires drink water. Blood causes cancer." It's obvious the bats, meeting in their shadowy agora, opined that this was outrageous. That lunatic, that sufferer of hallucinations, could convince those craven vampires, those that sipped tea after having tasted blood. So one dark and stormy night, 5 strong vampires, thirsty for red blood cells, plaques, leukocytes, surrounded the nutcase, the insurgent, and put an end to him and his imprudence. When finally the moon was able to appear, it saw there below the poor corpse of the anonymous vampire, with 5 wounds that flowed, forming a pool like a great sea. What the moon could not see was the 5 executioners who had taken refuge in a tree. To their remorse, they admitted that one did not taste bad. Since that historic night, neither vampires nor lady vamps suck blood anymore. They resolved unanimously to switch to water. As can happen in these cases, the extraordinary anonymous vampire is venerated as a martyr. As you can see, if you listen to my video from the other day, my voice is doing a lot better now. I hope everyone is taking care. Be well.